that she misled the American people over and over and over again. Today, our country has lost a true American original, my friend and mentor, Robert C. Byrd. Senator Byrd was a man of surpassing eloquence and nobility.
There are white. I've seen a lot of white in my time.
I admired his tireless advocacy for his West Virginia constituents, his fierce defense of the Constitution and the traditions of the Senate, and his passion for a government that improves the lives of the people it serves.
There are white. I've seen a lot of white in my time.
They mentioned that he once had a fleeting association with a Ku Klux Klan. And what does that mean? I'll tell you what it means. He was a country boy from the hills and hollows of West Virginia. He was trying to get elected.
As Secretary of State, I continued to rely on his advice and counsel. Robert C. Byrd led by the power of his example, and he made all of us who had the honor of serving as his colleagues better public servants and better citizens. Robert C. Byrd left such a legacy.
Hello and welcome to this videocast and podcast from Melbourne, Australia for subscribers to davidicke.com. Well, forgive my glazed look, but I've just turned the television off after watching Hillary Clinton's acceptance speech for the Democratic nomination for president. Apart from the clothes she was wearing and the fact that she's female, I could have been watching the Republican convention from a few days ago when Donald Trump made his acceptance speech for the Republican nomination. And when you watch the childlike nature of the people in the convention halls, it is no surprise whatsoever that we get the horrific politicians and political leaders that we do. They sit there, stand there, cheering in all the right places. Actually, if they did any research, all the wrong places. And they wave their placards. Here's one for Obama, here's one for Clinton, here's one for Trump, here's one for Trump for women, here's one for Clinton for women. And then you have the directors of the television coverage, which is supposed to be impartial, cutting up all these images just at the right point in the speech. And you see people, election after election, lied to by professional liars and professional psychopaths, telling them what they want to hear, knowing full well that whether Republican or Democrat, once the cheering dies down and someone's elected to office, whichever party it is, they will go on doing what their corporate and hidden hand masters tell them to do and fund them to do. And we have had some little chinks of light, a sign that some people are starting to get just some of it in the supporters of Bernie Sanders and the way that they have rejected Hillary Clinton. And I'll come to that later. It's not anything as far as we need to go in understanding how it all works, but it's a start. And so we have And I've been researching the Clintons since the mid-1990s. We have the personification of political mendacity and political corruption. We have someone whose political career, not least as Secretary of State under Obama, has been catastrophic for so many people, not least people with brown faces in the Middle East. We have the Clintons up to their neck in financial corruption. We have them with a stream of unexplained deaths of people over decades who, in some way or other, threatened their, it's not the right word, but I'll use it, reputation. And right up to this speech today, we have had email leaks showing that the establishment of the Democratic Party, not least led by the chairwoman now resigned because of it, Wasserman Schultz, systematically conspiring to undermine Bernie Sanders' campaign so that the chosen one, Clinton, can get in. And Clinton, as usual, with all these scandals decade after decade, says, I didn't know it was going on. But what does she then do? She appoints Wasserman Schultz as honorary head of her presidential election campaign. So right up to this speech, still more confirmation of Clinton's corruption, which is, in her case and her husband's case, genetic. And still, I have just watched thousands of people who will ludicrously persuade themselves they have a mind of their own, who have cheered someone with that record and want her to be president of the United States. We have seen Barack Obama, Joe Biden, Michelle Obama, Meryl Streep, clueless celebrities for Hillary.com, by the way, Chelsea Clinton, all of them standing up and eulogizing, Bill Clinton, of course, eulogizing over this godlike, goddess-like figure of sobriety, truth and honesty, when they all know what I know about, Meryl Streep apart, clueless celebrities for Hillary.com. They all know what I know about her background and the true nature of who she is. Hillary cares for children. Well, they should read books like Transformation of America by a former mind-controlled slave of the American military stroke government stroke intelligence community. And see, going way back decades, what Hillary Clinton was up to then, what Bill Clinton was up to then, how close, fundamentally close, they are to the Bush family as supposed to be political opponents. They should read whistleblowers' books. They should read, if they want to know, my book from the mid-1990s, And the Truth Shall Set You Free, and The Biggest Secret that followed. and see how the Clintons and the Bushes were running drugs through the Mena airstrip in Arkansas during the Iran-Contra scandal, and when Bill Clinton was governor for Arkansas. They should see what a farce it all is. Are you listening, Merrill? What do you know about Hillary Clinton? Well, she's a woman and I'm a woman. What more do you need to know? Because the fact that she's a woman is irrelevant. It's not whether you're a man or a woman or black or white. It's the content of your character, as Martin Luther King said. And so this attempt to elect Hillary Clinton as president is not about electing the first woman president. It's about electing the first female asset of the hidden hand and the corporate networks that up to this point have been controlling the men in the White House. The outcome for women, the outcome for children, the outcome for America and the world is not going to change because Hillary Clinton's a woman. It would change if Hillary Clinton was a woman not connected to the hidden hand. But she is, and so nothing will change. She will, if we let her do it, and she becomes president, she will take the world into World War III with the West pitched against Russia, China. Because that's the plan. And she will do anything to advance the plan because she is completely and utterly controlled by those that direct the plan. She said in her speech just now how she'll take on the banks and take on the corporations. What? You mean the ones funding her to a limitless amount so that she will become president to represent their interests? Hillary, Hillary. It's extraordinary. And Bill Clinton and Chelsea Clinton talking about their wonderful family life and their Bill Clinton and their life together. Anyone even fractionally close to the Clintons who's done a modicum of research into the Clintons knows that it's a marriage of convenience for both of them. They go off, do their own thing. But, oh no, it's the Clintons. It's a marriage of convenience. That's all it is. I mean, Bill will be rubbing his hands now about all the money they can make selling privilege to the highest bidder if they get in that White House. Just like they did before when he was in. What a joke it all is.